Hey YouTube, this is GGNS Caribou. I'm going to show you how to theme your iPod and add icons to it. So let's say I want to theme something like Angry Birds Rio. You can see I've already added some like Jetpack Joy, Gravity Guy, Tower Defense, Warlords. So you're going to need some tools. They'll be in the description below. So first you're going to have to go to ifile. Now you hit the home button, then you hit applications. You'll probably want to have application names turned on it because it'll make it a lot easier to find stuff. So go to Angry Birds Rio. Here's the first file you're gonna want. It's called iTunes Artwork. And so you'll copy that and paste in the spot I tell you. Then you're gonna want to copy info.plist. I'll tell you why later. And then you'll see the CF bundle icon files, and you'll want to copy those files too. So if we copy all these, and then we go to, I like going to downloads, so we go to media and then downloads. That's where I usually put stuff. I have a folder called Rio, and you can see I already put them in there. Okay, so as you can see, I'm on my SSH client here. I'm using winscp. So now I'm going to go to mobile after hitting return up a layer, and then I'm going to go to media and downloads. Here are all the files. Now I'm just going to put them in here, copy them, so then it's done, and then I go to wherever I put those files. You can see here they are, so they're all there. Info.plist. I'm just going to rename this because this is really an image. I'll call it rio.png. When you open it up, it's a image, and usually it's pretty high quality. For some reason Angry Birds didn't do that with Angry Birds Rio. So now you're gonna edit it, do whatever you want to it. So I'll cut this part out of the video where I'm doing that. Okay, so in order to theme it, technically you're gonna have to name it the exact thing on Springboard. So if I go to Angry Birds Rio, it just says Angry Birds, A and B are capital, there's a space in between them. So I'm going to have to make this the right dimensions. I don't want it to be really big. So the correct dimensions are 57 by 57. So I'm going to save it as Angry Birds, A and B are capital, .png. Forgot the S. Just save it. Now, there's also, for Retina devices, you can do 114 by 114. And so I'll name that, so I will change that to 114 by 114, and I will save it as Angry Birds at 2x.png. Make sure the PNG is lowercase. So now I save it. So now I have my two files here. And so now I will SSH and transfer them in. Okay, so we're in. Now we'll go to, I'll go up one layer, then I'll hit stash. Yeah, and then it'll say themes.something or other. And yours won't be like that, but it'll still say start with theme. So now we'll put it in my theme, and then if there's no folder that says icons with the capital I, make new folder. So we'll go in there, and then so we'll go over to wherever we saved them, and we'll transfer them over. Okay, so then on your device, hold and respring it. Well, mine's like that because I have Activator configured that way. You may have to go to SB settings, or if you don't have that installed, go to winterboard and hit, and then select it and deselect it, then hit respring. So now it's respringing. Put in my passcode. And we can see, but the thing is now all those Angry Birds are the same. So in order to make each one unique, I'd read about this on Saurik's article on winterboard theming. We're going to have to change it to the CF bundle identifier, which is in the info.plist. So it'll say CF bundle identifier. And then this is what it's going to look like. So we'll copy that, and we will rename each of these to that. So copy it. So you may have to have plist editor. You can download that. I'll have a link in the description in order for you to edit the plists. So we have those two there. Now I'll go back to winscp. And we'll try it again. And we'll also make sure to delete the old ones. Delete, yes. So we'll put in our two new ones. And we'll exit out of it. And now we'll see what happens when we do that. So it'll respring. There we go. Okay. So now you'll notice that only the Angry Birds Rio is like that, but also the edges aren't rounded, and if we go to winterboard and we respring it, and we turn off summerboard mode, because even though Saurik introduced that feature in winterboard, it's technically not winterboard anymore. So if we respring it, you'll see that there is no so now if we go in and then we go here, you see it doesn't work. So what we want to do is we want to make a winterboard theme. So now this is where the icon files come in handy, an info.plist. So we're going to have to make a folder in the bundles section of our theme. So we'll copy this, make a new folder, and that's what we're going to name it. So inside here, you're going to have 3 files. Well, for Angry Birds Rio, it's going to be 3 files, because there are only 3 icon files. For some, there's going to be more, like there could be icon small 50, and stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this, we're going to resize it and save it in there. So this is going to be 114 file, save as, put it in our bundle, and then put it in here. Yes. And then we have, then the next one was 72, so we're going to save it over that one. And then the last one was 57. Now the dimensions are going to be a little different for system applications if you were theming something like Cydia. So just make sure that you look at them on ifile. So now we have our bundle with these inside, and what the bundles essentially do is they just replace any image inside that app. So like for on my lock screen, you can see here the numbers are black, and when I press on it, it's green. Well, it wasn't replacing the icon file for Springboard, it was just replacing the keypad file. So we have this bundle, and now we're going to SSH in again, and we're going to put it in the bundles. One word, bundles, no extension, capital B. So here we go, stash, themes, bundles, right in here. Now we go in here. Here's our bundle. We'll just put it in here, copy it, then we can exit out, and we can respring. Now for some reason it doesn't always work when you just do a regular respring. You have to respring with winterboard. So I'll just go in. There's my theme. Select respring. So now we'll wait for it to respring. And there we have it. Our winterboard icon with rounded edges and everything else. So there's your tutorial. Hope you enjoyed it. Any questions, leave them in the comments.